Vapor Maze is for people who want to crawl inside of a Vaporwave album cover, get stuck on the corner of a palm tree, and then immediately get shot and buried. Vapor Maze is a small indie roguelite FPS by Philippe Rodriguez. Philippe has been cruising through my vids and decided to send me a code, instantly turning me into that "show me what you got" guy. And that's kind of pretty much the whole reason I'm reviewing this, just for the... It's,
fan service.
yeah, this is literally fan service for one person who I'm going to roast for most of the video.
Uh-oh.
It came out in 2021 and has 15 reviews, with an overall positive review rating. Some of the positive reviews were done on the proviso that the jank would be smoothed out, and from what I've experienced so far, it absolutely hasn't. But I keep coming back to it anyway, because if I stopped interacting with things just because they're broken, I would never see my parents ever again. Okay, so here's the game loop. Buy a weapon and stock up equipment. Survive an obstacle course of robots and spikes. Boop critters into spikes for insta-kills and ammo. Collect diamonds for permanent upgrades. Sweat profusely until you get to the end of the stage to spend those diamonds. Otherwise, choke and die and drop everything. Rinse repeat for 7 stages with increasing difficulty. A perfect run needs to be done in a single sitting because there's no saving. A noob run will take about an hour your first time, and pros should be able to cut that in half easily. Let's rip the band-aid off right at the start because I gotta be straight with you, man. The jump in this game sucks. I feel less like I'm jumping and more like I'm getting click and dragged by God. Getting good at jumping in this game is a legitimate skill, and I believe part of the reason you jump weird has to do with the fact you need to have the air control to jump around corners. I actually asked him straight up what the fuck was up with the jumping, and I'll overlay that right here. It ends up feeling more like I'm controlling a hang glider with a faulty accelerator. Fortunately, this game knows that violence should be the answer to any problem. Don't like spike holes? Shoot the hole to get rid of it. The game has only one graphics quality at boot, and it's aesthetic. Although I wouldn't mind the ability to turn off the effects because currently this game is anthrax for epileptics. The game is a commentary on consumer goods being unnecessary filler in our lives, and it achieves this by saying it outright, and then pouring as much garbage as possible into the play space. Last time I waded through this much shit, I was on the Genshin Impact subreddit. Even enemies seem to get lost and confused pushing through it. One basic low-lying snake enemy that hides in the garbage helped contribute to plenty of failed early runs, and consequently this same robot in Heavy Bullets does the same thing. I feel like any second now Luke Skywalker is going to try and save me from a trash compactor with a pool noodle.
No, that's not incorrect.
Is it Han that picks it up or Luke?
I feel like it's Han.
I'm surprised they didn't find box sets of The Mandalorian in there, talking about trash.
The shade!
But what killed me more than anything is the overall bugs and jank. Your character is only a passing acquaintance with the ground, and more than once I managed to panic my way into getting stuck on the geometry so robots could have their way with me. Now I know what it's like being a stepsister stuck in a washing machine.
What?
I'll explain later. Fortunately, most aesthetic stuff won't inhibit movement at all. It's less a maze and more a tube with varying paths to the same place. But I guess Vapor Tube kills the pun and was already taken by an AliExpress vape brand. Dead ends will never make you backtrack more than a few seconds, which is great. It's actually quite nice because you never feel lost and will never overheat your brain figuring out where to go. At every junction you'll have 2 or 3 corridors to choose to navigate from, and it doesn't take long to pick the less spiky hole. My dad always told me, avoid spiky holes.
So no vagina with teeth then.
No vagina with teeth.
And no blowjobs.
I think why I keep coming back to this game is because it feels short enough as a roguelike experience for me to actually beat. It has a tantalizing length of not being...
A tantalizing length, just like you, baby.
You stole my fucking joke.
Sorry!
I need to finish the script.
Subscribe!
I'm not done.
He's done! Subscribe!
You know what? I guess I'm fucking done.
Don't keep going.
No, I'm done.